Cute as a button.
Cute as a button.
Like a poodle?
Yep.
Or no, poodles are kind of, they can be aggressive. Puppy. We'll go just nice puppy.
A golden doodle.
Yeah, gold doodle. That'll work.
Is it some of it outlandish? Absolutely. But in the best way. Completely disarming in her almost naivete. Goes back to, beautiful, cute as a button, kind of just oozing with charm. What's your ideal date? April 21st. I'll put it on the list.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back once again to Hamlet Without Hamlet. I'm your host, Tim, along with
Ian. Hey, what's up, Tim?
Today we are joined, as usual, by David, and we're diving into our favorites from the film chronology of the lovely, the fantastic, the charming, the cute as a button, Sandra Bullock.
Yes.
We've done it before, but I believe we're going to go with... We both sent our rankings to David, unbeknownst to each other. David will add them up based off of ranking, and then we'll go in reverse order.
So for the audience that are pedantic, I'm pedantic too. Hey, their number one rank gets 10 points. Their number two rank gets 9 points, going on down to their rank 5. Then from there, they were able to send in honorable mentions. Each honorable mention gets 2 points. So a maximum, if they both selected for number 1, would be 20 points. Whereas something picked up for a couple of honorable mentions would be 4 points. You get the general idea. Shall we jump in?
Let's go.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
For our Sandra Bullock combined list, we had a tie for number 8 at 6 points. So, our tie, first movie, The Blind Side.
All right.
You like this one?
I do like this one. It's not eminently high on my list, but I enjoy a feel-good sports movie. I know that some stuff has come out since about the potential relationship between Mr. Orr and the Tuohys. That aside, the story presented in the film is really fun. I think Sandra does a great job. I'm surprised that's the one she won the Best Actress Oscar for versus some of the other ones in her filmography.
Once again, we've talked about get passed up. We'll give it to you.
Right. But it's, it's got the spine tingles. It's got the feel-good moments. It's got the family coming together and rallying around somebody and achieving your dreams. And I think it's great. How about you?
On the list to see.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one that, I know the story. I've seen plenty of clips of it in life now because it's been out for... When did it come out?
2009,
yeah.
I want to say.
Sounds right.
It wasn't that long after after it happened because he was still playing when the movie came out.
Yeah. No, it looks like exactly what you described. It incredible.
It's 2009. Yes,
There we go.
You're an encyclopedia.
There we go.
If you haven't noticed yet, folks.
That's all I'm
No,
saying.
I trust your judgment on that because that's definitely, as far as sports movies and stuff, one of the top ones that's on the list of things to watch. So,
All right.
good pick. I like it. Even though I haven't seen it, I know enough to know.
Blind Side.
Good stuff. Well, as you may assume, we're moving from a 6-pointer to a 6-pointer, which means your number 5 and your number 5. So, The Lost City.
Whoa. Okay.
So we both? Oh, okay.
Lost City. Go ahead.
Fun spin on the action, romance, comedy. Where have you seen it? Or are you
I
familiar
have
with
seen it.
Okay.
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
So
yes.
the she's the writer. This is her character, who's supposed to be this great, wonderful hero-esque, and then he's everything but that. But in just a lovable, goofy, like a poodle.
Yep.
Or no, poodles are kind of, they can be aggressive. Puppy. We'll go just nice puppy.
A golden doodle.
Yeah, gold doodle. That'll work. I like that. And the dynamic, and then of her working through flushing out the, like, her story life to what's really happening in real life. of course, it's got the story of treasure and mystery and allure, and it's a fun. I think they had a great chemistry on it. I thought it was just a fun, lighthearted twist on that romantic comedy, and I think she does an amazing job leading it, and Channing Tatum does a great job just being him. He is who he is.
Yeah.
He does it really well.
All right.
Yeah. And there's no ships in the air fighting at the end.
Correct.
So
it
it's
is not Uncharted.
Just under Uncharted for me.
Yeah, I enjoyed it overall. I'd probably give it like a 5.5. The chemistry was good. My favorite part was probably Dan Radcliffe as the bad guy billionaire, which I think he played pretty well. Doesn't necessarily fit who he is, but he brought what he could to it, and it was very funny.
Well, I think that even made it better because like him and Harry Potter and everything. Hey, what?
He's made some interesting choices post Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Mostly for the good, I'd say. But
yeah,
that's probably his most well-known mainstream film in a long time. He's been doing Broadway lately, but
yeah.
All right, Lost City.
Mm-hmm. Well, that brings us to number 7, The Proposal.
Classic.
Mm-hmm.
A little more serious romantic comedy. She's got a theme.
She does, and I was going to comment that because I don't know how many more of these she has in her repertoire that I can think of, but she has this one. She has Lost City. She has the movie with Bradley Cooper, where I think he's a little bit younger.
Oh, yeah, what's that one?
Come
on, you're the encyclopedia. Why are you putting that on me?
I'm not going to think of it. Where kind of reverse Hollywood, like the older woman pursued by the younger guy kind of thing.
Yep.
It goes back to, beautiful, cute as a button, kind of just oozing with charm.
Yeah.
So I think she carries it well.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Proposal and Lost City, while the plots in terms of like the settings are wholly different, what happens in the movie in terms of character arc is roughly the same.
Very. Yeah. I would say that's a very fair comparison, and a reason The Proposal would be higher.
Right? And you like Ryan Reynolds
Oh, yeah.
more than Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think that's probably been on display here.
I think that one is way higher than Lost City for Betty White, for me. I think she's great in that movie.
I mean, if we're just going purely on Betty White, then, I mean, that might just be the number one. But clearly it's not, so. But you brought it up. Yeah. Well, that's...
All right.
Well, that brings us to number 6 on our list, the combined list. Gravity, with 8 points.
Haven't seen it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure you figured that out by the scoring and where
Yes.
it landed.
It comes with a lot of weight for me.
Mhm.
Please do explain what you mean by weight.
Right now, you're holding this podcast down, so keep it going.
Can you lift us up?
Yes, please. This, I think, is the one she should have won an Oscar for. 92% of the movie is just her, and it's fantastic in the right setting. I got to watch this movie as a first run release in a true IMAX theater with IMAX digital sound, how it's meant to be seen in 3D, used to perfection, and it is one of the most immersive film experiences I ever had. Because the whole plot of the movie is her trying to get back from space to Earth, hence finding the gravity again. But there's obviously a lot more to that of like the gravity of what's going on in her life and her familial situation and relationships and kids and other things that go on that she journeys through as part of this last-ditch effort to get back home. And it's so well directed, and the cinematography is stunning, and the tension builds and releases are note perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Again, does it play as well on the back of a airplane seat? No. Can you still enjoy it? Yes. But similar to other more grandiose escape films, this one, viewed as it should be, my heart was racing for multiple points of this movie, and she absolutely carries the film, and it's phenomenal. So,
Very good.
Yeah. Looks like it's on Prime Video. All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
That and Avatar are one of the two movies that I would recommend watching in 3D on a big screen like a projector if you have the chance. Other movies kind of use it as a gimmick. Those two are the best I've seen that use it to advance the story, the plot, and the atmosphere you're in when viewed correctly.
Hey, Harold and Kumar 3D Christmas was great.
Jaws 3D is in there as well.
Composure. All right. Number 5 is Demolition Man with 9 points.
Demolition Man. I don't know if you've ever heard of that one.
Really?
I don't think so. When did that come out?
93 maybe? 96?
Wow.
Somewhere in that
That
window.
a movie that Tim hasn't heard of? It is 93.
Yeah. Wesley Snipes, Sylvester
Demolition
Stallone,
Man.
young Sandra.
Don't get me wrong. I like some young Sandra. I have one coming up here, but never heard of it.
Yeah.
Please enlighten me.
So it's-
Maybe I'll put it on the list.
Well, going back to refreshing myself on it, it actually is from a time past to a future time, which turns out to be kind of...
A couple of years ago now.
Yeah. I was just like, wait, hold on a second. Anyways. So Wesley Snipes is the bad guy, and he escapes from prison, cryogenic freezing. And when he was caught 40-some years ago, Sylvester Stallone was the guy who caught him and brought him in, and they had froze him, so they let him out. Well, it's in this utopian world that there's no crime and people don't swear and they don't speak poorly and they don't raise their voice. And so Sylvester comes out and does all those things and rocks the whole system. And Sandra Bullock is the one that's there with him, like coaching him on the ways of the world, or trying, but always just innocent and kind-hearted of, well, yeah, he's here to help us out. Like, even if he's a little rough around the edges, it's okay.
Look how young she is.
Yeah. 93, huh?
Yeah, and I feel like she did an amazing job of, like, he was just rough and gruff and grounding him, and through the movie he still has that, I'm going to go blow things up and I'm going to, but he lessens the edge and the aggression, and I think she does an amazing job bringing up the film and being his.
All right. I'll put it on the list.
Yeah, it's
Hey, that's an inversion you
How
don't
about
hear
that?
often.
yeah.
No, she's got some early films that I really enjoy.
Yeah.
A couple on the list, couple not. But it's rare to have one I've never heard of.
Yeah. And I don't know, it's fun. Definitely fun. I was watching clips today as I was getting ready for this, and I'll have to go back and watch the whole thing because it's just good. It's a good time. 90s action.
Well, this brings us to number 4, which is, with 10 points, A Time to Kill.
Wow.
Yeah.
Say more.
One, A Time to Kill is an amazing movie. And it was hard because there's movies that she obviously is the lead in and carries the movie. But with A Time to Kill, what her character was to the movie and what it provided, and that, like, she was the one that really made everything be able to happen. She was the one behind the scenes digging through the files. She was the one uncovering, how can we do this, fighting for what's right, allowing Matthew McConaughey's character, I forget what his actual character, to actually do what he needs to do in the courtroom, is all on the back of her and she's it came a long time ago, so there might be spoilers, but there's lots of peril that they all face in this, and she still, in the face of it, pushes forward and wants justice and wants what's right.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, to me, it's a performance of hers that ranks in the top because of that, because she doesn't have all the screen time, but when she shows up, it's always impactful, powerful, and brings it to brings the whole thing together, I guess would be the way I'd phrase it.
Yeah, interesting.
I can't imagine somebody else playing that role as well, like you said, with like the sweet, innocent, but like a tenacity in her to like get to the bottom truth and see this thing through.
All right.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I have seen it once, and within the last couple of years, because I had listened to a podcast with Matthew McConaughey, and he was talking about how he'd done Dazed and Confused and was trying to make it, and nothing had really come along, and then he got that one, and that's sort of what sent him on the trajectory he's been on since. So I wanted to watch it, and I didn't even know she was in it when I started it. I just heard he was in it, and I went and found it. She wasn't in, like, the poster.
Yeah.
I was pleasantly surprised in the credits. I was like, Sandra, Samuel Jack? What?
Yeah.
What's going on here?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it was fantastic. So, okay.
Yeah.
That's probably it would be in the top 10, I would imagine, for me, if I did a longer list.
Fair.
Good to know.
Mm-hmm. Well, that brings us to number 3 with 11 points, which, for those who are watching the math, means you both had this one.
Oh, hey.
While you were sleeping.
Probably the first Sandra Bullock movie I ever saw.
Yeah. This was a family favorite growing up, especially around the holidays. We had it on VHS. And this was probably where I first got the crush on Sandra Bullock.
So that's where this cute as a button thing. Okay.
The super cute.
We got to the bottom of it.
That was, she's just completely disarming in her almost naivete.
Yeah.
To just be like, I like this guy, and then things just keep happening, and she doesn't like stop it because it's fun to feel included, and it's so sweet. And
it is.
And the guy that plays Saul, the grandpa, is phenomenal. All the characters of the family are great. Even Peter Gallagher, when he wakes up, is so lost, but so in for it. Bill Pullman is excellent as the brother that shows up. Again, has this plot been done since? Yes. I don't know how much before. I feel like a movie like Crazy Stupid Love has some of the similar elements, or a movie like even Dear Evan Hansen, the show, has some similar where like you kind of get caught in a lie, but it's more of what you wanted, and so you just sort of let it happen until it becomes too much. But
she had good intentions.
It's just so little guile to her as a character or anything that's happening, and it's just a fun ride. And the way that she proves that she's his fiance because he only has one testicle is just
that's right.
It's great. So great. And they all show up at the end. He drops the ring and anyway.
You like that one, huh?
I sure do. I sure do.
Yeah. That's the first one I remember watching. It was one of my mom's favorite and definitely watched many times in the household. And just, I don't know that I can add much to what you just said because that pretty much encapsulates just that naive innocence and just, I'm going to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
But she has a good heart through the whole thing, and that kind of just
why it works.
It works.
If she was trying to make this happen,
yeah,
then the whole story wouldn't work, and they would be completely justified in ostracizing her at the end.
Yeah,
and they do a little, but then they're like,
yeah, yeah, we can see where you're coming from.
She was so sweet
and cute as a button.
Cute as a button. Mid-90s Sandra. It was probably
still too old for you. mean, now probably fine. All right. Well, that brings us to number 2, which with 12 points is Speed. Tim's top movie.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of figured it would be.
It's, I want to say it's probably the first R-rated movie I ever saw. I rented it from the library, I think. But is it some of it outlandish? Absolutely, but in the best way. It's the first movie I really enjoyed Keanu Reeves in, and I think the chemistry between he and Sandra is off the charts. Dennis Hopper as the bad guy is so good. Pop quiz hotshot. Jeff Daniels as the sidekick. Again, the beats are great. It's fun to see this high tension thing through Los Angeles, which I was a big fan of growing up, and seeing how it ends, and the bus jump that clearly wouldn't work but works in the movie.
Oh, come on, it could. You tell me the Fast and Furious movies aren't real either?
It's just the way they figure it out and how they have to outsmart the dude, and that he uses the cheap gold watch as the detonator for the bomb. It's the intricacies of the plot are fantastic. The way they reference all the tropes of action films but use them to great effect. It's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
The subway scene at the end when they finally take down the killer, and even the last line where it's like, I've heard that relationships that start under stressful circumstances don't last. And then, well, we'll see how it goes.
That's not what they said. That's not what they said. It wasn't, we'll see how it goes. Well, we'll have to base it on sex then.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
It's great. And it brought us one of the best jokes in Simpsons history, which is, it's like Speed 2, but with a bus.
Oh, gosh. I don't remember seeing that one. That's...
Nope. I kind of want to pull that quote now, because I was pretty sure that's what it was. Like, relationships formed under stress.
I think you're exactly right. Yeah.
We'll have to base it on sex then. I think that was the line. All right. Well, number 1 should be obvious to both of you, right? Have you been keeping track of your own lists in your mind?
No.
It is Miss Congeniality with 15 points.
Yeah.
On both of your top 5 lists.
That's a good number 1 for the combined list.
Mm-hmm.
It's honestly probably her, at least of our generation, most iconic, well-known role. Mm-hmm. Probably one of the first, really, she was the lead.
She carried it and did awesome.
It was hers.
Mm-hmm.
And again, everything we've talked about the sweet, kind, little naive, but in all the good ways.
Right. But I will also say, I think this was one of the first ones, again, not having seen all of the early 90s filmography, one of the first ones where she kind of bucked I'm just a cute side girl and she's an FBI agent who's all business and then has to become this sort of mousy, quieter until she can't anymore. Yeah. You want to date me. You want to kiss me. It's so great. What's your ideal date? April 21st. It's not too hot, not too cold. It's just so good.
It is.
Oh, man. I want to watch it again now. It's great.
Yeah.
And the sequel was surprisingly good. Not as good as the first one.
Yeah.
But not as big of a letdown as most sequels, especially for something like that didn't necessarily
Speed
need
2?
one. Like Speed 2. It's not a boat.
It worked the first time, right? I mean...
Anyway. Miss Congeniality. William Shatner. Yeah, so fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
A great number 1 combined,
Yeah, I like it.
Kane was pretty good there, too. It was fun.
So there we have it. Our combined list. What'd you think? Did we miss yours? Would you have ranked them any higher? But once again, thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time.
Take care, folks.